Well, aged wood. Ancient remnant of once a vast northeastern forest, all but consumed by human development. It's in Ithaca, New York, 5-minute drive from Cornell University. A housing development, fairly new, about 10 years old, up to 10 years ago. This forest still spread out through several acres this way. How much longer until this ancient remnant is overcome altogether? Hopefully, never. But I think that's overly optimistic. Welcome back, everybody. The Stale and Greyhawk on a cold Sunday morning, upstate New York. It's in the 40s. I've documented a lot of things in these woods. What occupies this sacred land? And it is sacred, make no mistake. This land once belonged and inhabited by Native American tribes of people, the Cayuga Nation and others, Seneca Nations. Good morning, Crow. What occupies this sacred land? The crows are gathering. Do they warn other beings and animals that humans are near in this way? Whatever is here, fairies, little people, elves, Sasquatch, Dogman, ghosts, apparitions, or all of the above. This forest is definitely occupied, but it's a peaceful place. I've only had peaceful vibes here. Never felt that I was unwanted or unwelcome. But I've always given it respect. There are many things our eyes cannot see, just as many things our ears cannot hear. So I talk to them as I do right now. Goodwill and intentions, old forest and its occupants. I wish you nothing but peace. and another section of small woods nearby that I've had unwelcome vibes in a section of woods that the camera keeps inexplicitly shutting off. And it's no reason for it at different intervals until I say, hey, no disrespect intended, and don't worry about this camera. Human beings will not accept your presence and existence unless they see you for themselves. Does not matter what is caught on film. We can fake anything and make it look real on film nowadays. But yeah, I've had the bad vibes, kind of like anxiety in the other section of woods. And several times filming on different occasions have it shut off until I have that conversation with them, then I'm allowed to film a video. I've documented that. If you haven't seen those videos, check them out. And I think I got an understanding with them now, because on my last trip there, on the way out, I found that fossil rock right on the game trail in a grassy area. It's on film. Pretty sure that was a gift. So, I haven't been back there since. I concentrate here a lot. And the reason being for that is it's very hard to explore that smaller section over there. What's fenced in is extremely dense. And that fence doesn't even need to be there, because I don't know how anyone would get through that unless they belly crawled. Even this time of year. My hands are cold. The wind's blowing a little bit. That 40-degree temperature drops down below freezing with this breeze. And we have quite a bit of water here in the creek. I usually cross here and go up through there for my video. But we'll take a different route today. I'll try to talk softly. And kind of as little as possible once we get up near the tree structures and go in. We'll see if we can hear any footsteps following us today. See if the clan is here. It's my belief, and it's just an opinion and a belief. Doesn't mean it's right. I could be wrong. But it's my belief that they're not always here. They visit it. In all places near societies that are still sacred to them, because it hasn't been developed yet. And the abilities that they have that we cannot comprehend, you'll never see them. And when you do capture them on film, they're usually blurry or hard to see. Why is all these Bigfoot videos blurry? Why isn't there a good one? Well, it's extremely rare to get them in total flesh and blood form. And I think the only time that happens is when they allow it, or it's done by accident because they weren't there one moment, but were the next, and you weren't expecting to see you. This section of woods is right next to housing complex and a road leading in. This entire ancient remnant of wood, maybe a full acre, is surrounded on all sides by humankind. This is approaching the structures area. There's two tree structures up here that's been here at least now, oh, I don't know, 10, 15 years since I first discovered them. They don't change. They survive all winter long. They're the only structures of this size in this woods. It can't be random deadfall, because then random deadfall would be everywhere through here, wouldn't it be? Wouldn't it? But no, it's only confined to this one area. Deadheads where Dogman was filmed, or apparition of one, perhaps. I'm convinced now it was not pareidolia, no matter what anybody says. I can't reproduce it. I've filmed here so many times, folks. That big X for the first structure here. Try to be quiet and see if we hear any sound in the woods. Awfully quiet in there today. Of course, it's awful cold. Won't hear insects. Life-is-Stale Greyhawk wishing he brought gloves. My left hand holding the camera's numb. I just had to switch, holding my right. This area of the tree structure right here is where Dogman was filmed. He was right here. And that puts him at about 5 foot of height, unless he was crouched down, not fully standing up. Or she. One of the comments in the video, someone swears they see pups hanging from it on its chest. And I do see something there, but I'm not sure what it is. That video, when I filmed it, and as I was filming it, I could see it plain as day as it's seen on the video. But I did not. I looked with my naked eye and couldn't see anything. I'm like, damn, I zoomed in. Wow, I'm thinking to myself, almost looks like a deer. It's a muzzle. Oh, wait. Look at those pointed ears. That's not a deer. And yeah, after that and to this day, it's, to me and others, it's plain to see. Now, a lot of people can't or won't see it. Those people fall into those two categories, in my opinion. Can't or won't. Those that won't, they don't want to accept this. Things might be real. I mean, it's frightening. People point